evening, everyone. It is Monday, which means it's time for an episode of Straight Up the Gut. My name is Barry. This weekend, I did not actually go playing. I was a little bit otherwise engaged. I have some projects going on, and so I was unable to play this weekend. So instead, I'm going to do a gear bag video. So, um, after every day of playing, I basically, take everything out, wash it, get everything nice and squeaky clean. Service my gun every couple of weeks and stuff like that, just make sure everything is good to go. So this is actually me putting everything back together. So it actually worked out. All right. So first things first. This is my Echo Unlimited duffel bag. I got it at Ross for like 20 bucks. So it's really good, really good duffel. Has two pockets here, and then just has this one, and also has a pocket on the front. All right. So basically, I keep towels and stuff in this one, tools and like other paintball essentials in this pocket, and then my gloves and mask cleaner and stuff like that in this pocket. And so basically I try to load my duffel bag in the reverse order that I would take things out. So the last thing I'm going to take out usually is my gun and my hopper. So I've got an E-Tech 4 LT that I bought from one of my friends, and this is my baby. Now I had a a Smart Parts Epiphany before then, which worked really well, but I just want to upgrade. So this is my baby right here. I always keep extra batteries, so I have three Duracells for my Virtue Spire. I've got some gun oil. I've got my Allen keys here, two extra barrels with the Velcro on the front, so that way I can mount the camera. And then I usually also keep a 9-volt here, but I've been keeping it elsewhere. So that's my E-Tech. So I usually keep the E-Tech like that. Put that off to the side for a second. I also have my Invert pod pack by Empire. This is a 5x4 pack. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pods. They come out really easily, like so. My fiance actually just bought this for me, so it's working really well for me on the field. I will carry all 5 pods if I'm doing some tournament ball. If not, I will only carry 3 pods at the most, because I rarely ever have to use all 3 pods. I'm sorry, all 5 pods when I'm playing rec ball, especially with rentals. So then I usually tuck the gun right into there, so I can just pull the whole thing out like so. So I'll just throw this nice in here, nice and neat. There you go. So there's that. Next, I have 3 squeegees. I've got my regular one that goes into my my pants. So this goes in here like so. I just put these right on the bottom because they are also the last things I'm going to be worried about. I also keep a cat nearby. Hi, Tari. Here's my kitty. I usually keep her pretty close by the pod pack. Yeah, there you go. Just go explore the camera stuff over there. I also have my regular long squeegee. I like to call it the dildo because that's kind of what it is. So I use this for cleaning out my barrel and whatnot. Never on the field though. It's just too long. That's what she said. I also have my really big squeegee here. I usually use this when I'm in the pits. I just find it really difficult to kind of maneuver this thing. Like when I put it into the barrel, it'll like get caught, and so I'm kind of afraid I'm going to break it. So I don't really like to use a squeegee except when I am in the pits, and I can just run it straight through the barrel and get out any particulates. I actually have a rubber squeegee that I much rather use. It came with my Tipman Griffin, but I don't know where it is right now. I lost it somewhere. Anyway, I also carry an extra pod with me. It's not uncommon for pods to die. Sometimes people step on them. Sometimes, just stuff happens. So I always keep an extra pod. I usually keep it filled up with 1 extra pod full of paint. So that way, if I have to come in from the field, all I have to do is just take this pod, throw it on the pod pack, and I'm good to go. So love that. Next, I keep my mask. This is a Proto Switch with what kind of lens is this? It's some kind of yellow lens. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's Proto Switch with yellow lens. It shows paint pretty well. I can usually see the streams coming. I'd rather have a absolute clear lens, but that's what freelance is for, right? So at some point, I do want to get the what is it? whatever that really sweet Virtue mask, I think. It's really awesome. I can't think of it right now, but I really want them. This is my Virtue Spire. So I actually bought this with the E-Tech 4. My buddy just let me have this in the combo. Right now the batteries are pretty good. It's served me very well. I know some people prefer the rotor over over the Spire, but this has never failed me, so I'm okay with it. Maybe I'll buy a rotor one of these days and figure it out, But right now I'd much rather eat eat Rodizio and just like eat terribly than buy more paintball stuff. I know that's blasphemy. I know. Anyway, usually put that right in there in the mask, as you can see. I don't know if you can actually see that. It's okay. So yeah, you can see just like that. So just put it in the mask like that. So that keeps the inside of the lens from getting any paint on it, or just like me accidentally getting the back of the lens marked up, because that's a real pain to clean. And also just keeps everything nice and safe in there. So, all right, next I throw in my tank. I usually throw this right in here up against the right in between the pod and the edge of the back here. So it usually just fits nice and snugly back here. This is an Empire tank, I believe. This is a regular tank. It's not carbon fiber. Oh no, sorry, it's JT actually. I can see the markings right here. So it's a JT 3000 psi compressor tank. Very heavy. I do want to buy a what is it? A carbon fiber tank. I haven't done that yet. I may do that at some point very soon. Depends on what my clients pay me. That's always the crux of the plan. I also have some extra gun oil. I know I have some gun oil in the gun. It's with my gun right now, but I always keep extras of everything, because sometimes things break, sometimes they go bad, sometimes they get old. You just never know. I'd much rather just have whatever I need just on hand rather than having to buy it or not be able to play, because I'd sure hate to get all the way to one of the fields, which are usually at least 30 minutes away from me, and then I can't play and have to come back home. So this is also my E-Tech. Oh no, this is my Smart Parts Sleek Silicone Lubricant. I don't really use this anymore, but I keep it around just in case someone may need it on the field. So got that. Let's see. Let's do the towels. So I keep a buttload of towels. So I've got these two right here. These two are these three. These are microfiber cloths. These are actually used for cars and windows and stuff like that. So they're really good for cleaning lenses. So I got 3 of these, and I put these in the nice pocket over here. This is my towel pocket. I have this microfiber cloth with a chamois on the back. So that's also really good for cleaning lenses and stuff like that. So I have this one. Now you may be wondering, why do I have so many towels? Well, it's because, especially when you're playing with rentals, it's not uncommon for me to see little kids walking around with giant hits on the front of their masks. So I keep a lot of towels around because I want to make sure everything is clean. But for me, having a clear view of everything is of utmost importance. So like I always make sure that I have lots of towels so that way they can be clean. This is another microfiber cloth. This is usually used for cleaning tablets, so also really good for cleaning lenses. Same thing. Another one of these towels that I got from Walmart. So I actually keep 4 of these. You can actually get them in a bundle of 5 or 8 for like $5. So this is actually a really good deal. They clean my lenses very, very well. This is actually the best that I've had, so I'm very much liking this. And then I keep this just for wiping off hits off of my jersey and stuff like that. So I don't want to use my really nice microfiber cloths for just something I'm just gonna scrape off of my jersey. So I just keep this nice and neat here. So throw this in there. I always wash my towels after every whatever outing on the field. So these always get washed. I rarely ever wash my pod pack unless it's just stinky, from festivities. Clean my mask out every 3 or 4 weeks. Get all the gunk out of there. Clean the gun every couple of weeks and stuff like that. Keep it well and lubricated and running very smoothly, because the next gun I want to buy is a Luke's, just because it looks awesome. I also have these Empire gloves here. I actually bought them a couple of weeks ago. I have been running just some regular gym gloves, the kind that you use just for, doing weights and stuff at the gym. But I actually like these. They actually keep my hands nice and clean. So I have been running these. They also let me slide a little bit when I'm, moving around on the field. This is a Valken headband. So it's just a simple Valken headband. Doesn't collect sweat very well. I'm actually going to buy a new one. One of the guys on the field who is on a team, he's actually been selling some really sweet headbands. So I might actually show a few off if I can in one of the next videos. So I'm going to buy some of those. I also keep two barrel covers. So I have this regular one from Empire. I have one from Eclipse that I can't find at the moment, and I have this really crappy one that came with my Tipman Griffin. So they all do the job, but I always like to keep extras in case someone's missing theirs, or in case one of mine breaks or something like that, and I just am having a rough time in my month, so that way I cannot buy a new one. Hi. What else do I have? Oh, yes, I have my pads and all that stuff. I'm forgetting everything. Anyway, I also this is my recording bag. So this is everything that I use to record all of my gameplay videos. I do want to have a GoPro in here at some point. I did get a request to get a mask cam, and I will do that at some point. It's not really a money issue. It's more of a timing issue. So when you've got lots of bills and you got lots of stuff going on, sometimes even though you could make a purchase, you have to make sure that it's the right time for a purchase, so that way you don't mess up anything. I also keep extra Velcro in case the Velcro on my barrel mount or on the top of my action cam falls off. So just this Velcro here, 3M. It cost me like $5, I think, at Walmart. If I can just open this up, there we go. So it's like that. Lots of it, lots of strips. I always keep a knife on me so I can just do this or open it up whenever I'm ready. I also have several other mounts here for the action cam. I've got several Sony mounts here. So these go like this. I have never had to use these, but maybe there might be a reason for me to use these. Let's see. I keep a lot of athletic tape. So instead of buying an expensive mount to somehow mount it in the correct position on my barrel, the simplest solution is usually the best. So all I do is I just take the action cam, flip it upside down, and then put it on the Velcro on the barrel to keep it in place, and then I just wrap this athletic tape around to secure it. And that does a perfect job. It keeps everything nice and snug. I don't have to buy any extra gear. It cost me like $3. So, that works out pretty well. And I always like to stick this gear, all my camera gear, just right under my mask. I'm sorry, right on top of my tank here. So if you can see, actually, everything's kind of nice and nestled in here. It's nice and flat. So that way when I pick it up, it's not too unbalanced and stuff like that. So it's really sweet. I usually keep things in this pocket, usually gun oils or just some extra stuff. I don't have anything right now that I'm keeping in there, so I'm just doing that. Might as well put these headphones in there in case for whatever. So let's see, what else do I have? All right. One of the first things I pull out whenever I'm going to go to the field is I usually put on my pants and my knee pads because I can drive with those pretty easily. I don't like having my elbow pads on when I'm driving, even though driving in Utah I might as well ride on my elbow pads because I probably won't die that way because everyone's trying to kill everyone out here. So, anyway. So yeah, pants go in, followed by knee pads. Knee pads, of course, are going to go on first because it would be kind of weird to have your knee pads on top of your pants. These are some Eclipse knee pads. They're actually kind of worn. Let me see. This is the one. So you can see right here that this knee pad is actually kind of at the end of its lifespan. It's actually being held on by just two stitches. Two stitches are what's holding this baby together. So I'm actually probably going to buy some dye knee pads within the next couple of weeks. Probably the next gameplay is when I'll be running the dye knee pads, or a little bit later. Like I said, depends on client payments, so that's not necessarily in my control. I've also got some Empire elbow pads here. My buddy let me have these, which is really nice. They're really comfy, work very well. I don't think I'll be replacing these anytime soon, as they do the job perfectly. So I'm just going to leave these alone. But like I said, I will be buying some new dye knee pads. Do I have another cat? Oh, another cat in a box. Let's see. Yeah, this cat also likes to sit. I also like to bring just one black cat with me for luck. So I usually keep that in Just usually keep this one in just in the side pocket, and she just enjoys it. Oh, you're gonna leave? You don't want me to be lucky? I see how it is. I thought we had something. That's a damn shame. Anyway, keep that. Finally, I have some Warrior lacrosse cleats. So I did some research on the best kind of shoes to take paintballing. Some people said soccer cleats, some people said track shoes, some people said stuff like that. But the thing that I found that works the best are lacrosse cleats. So they just have these little spikes here. They're very grippy. Even when UXP has had like just a lot of paint on the field, so it's very slick. Usually I have just some regular running shoes, and so I'm just like walking on ice or running on ice rather. These I can just stop on a dime. I love these shoes. They haven't had any signs of wear, which is really good news. So I really like these shoes. I keep these in the top because they will be the first things. Well, actually, they're kind of the first things I put on. I don't really put them on. I just kind of throw them in the car and drive barefoot because who has time for putting on lacrosse cleats and driving with that? Anyway, just zip all this up. Nice and neat. The lacrosse cleats just completely destroy like all of the symmetrical stuff of it because they like get in the way of the mask and upset everything. So let's see if I can get this done. Now usually when I'm about to go on the field, I actually have the pants and my jersey out. Oh, I didn't even show you my jersey. Ha! I knew I was forgetting something. I completely forgot about it. This is the Falcon jersey. Taking lots of hits in this baby. Lots of bunkerings. So simple Falcon jersey. If you've noticed, I am black. I carry a black pod pack, black pants, wear a black shirt, have a black headband. You can just say I like to be blacked out. Very nice. So just throw that in there. So like I said, I usually don't even run with the lacrosse cleats in here. I don't even know why I'm trying to do this because it doesn't work, and I should know that. Since this is not the first time I've done this. Boom! In it goes. Zip that up. Like I said, I usually keep treats or stuff like that. I actually keep a lot of water with me, so I usually keep 2 bottles of water, some trail mix, and some granola bars. So that way I don't run out of energy on the field. It's always important to be very well hydrated and very well energized when you go on the field because you will not be as effective. So there's that. That's my whole gear bag. That's everything that I take with me to the field. And of course, I always keep with me my paintball caddy, and really all it is it's just a cat litter jug, in which say Tidy Cats right here, but it actually works really well. So this is actually the perfect size for a pod, and I've put my pods in there, so I can't actually show you, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Where is my pod? Oh, here it is. So take it like so, pop the pod off, and it just fits just perfectly like that. It also loads my gun really quickly too. So instead of spending $20 for a pod for a paintball caddy that will only hold 1,000 paintballs, this baby will hold a little under a case, and it's just $3, which I think is a really good deal. So that is my entire gear bag. That's everything that I bring to the field, except for the action camera, of course, because that is mounted and taking the video. That's it. That's all I got for today. So like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Why don't you show off your pod pack, or not your pod pack, your gear bag. Show us your gear bag. I'd love to see that. So anyway, you guys have a good week, and I will see you guys next Monday, hopefully with some gameplay. I'm planning on going out to the field this week, so we'll just see what happens. Anyway, have fun. Have a great week. I will see you Monday.